Right then, the biggest piece of tiger wood I've turned. Right then, on the lathe I have a rare beastie. It's a piece of tiger wood that is 18 inches across. This is the biggest piece I've ever got. I've gotten 15s and 16s before, never a full 18 that'll max out the lathe like this. Strangely, I don't have the design in my head for this. I'm basically going to start on it and see where it leads, because I don't know what's under here. You see, it's kind of warmy here, so I don't know how much I'm gonna have to take off to get that warming out of it. I'm leaning towards a single curve bow, one of the Japanese ones, simply because of the width and height ratio on this blank. I'm leaning towards that. But so we'll get on with this. Just get the face mask out. Right, we'll get on with this. First thing I'm going to do is flatten off here, round it off. Right, it's slightly out, but not much. Round it off, flatten it off here, put the mortise in it, put a foot in it, and we'll go from there. So I'll get on with that. Now what you'll see me doing is I will use the speed controller to stop this rather than the stop button on the lathe like I normally do. I've gone into this before. It's a thing called the flywheel effect, right? And even with the tailstock up, something that's this side with this much power in a flywheel will unscrew that from there. Even if I clamp it down, right? Even if I put the grub screws in, it'll still unscrew that, and it will push the tailstock. Right, I've done a full video on this effect. It's one that everybody should know about. If you're interested in seeing it, I'll leave a link up there, right, and a link below. It's a safety thing, really. Alright, now that that's all done, we get the shape in this, and I'm definitely thinking single curve will work best on this bow. So we're going to go, here you got that on it. Check how it's cutting. It's cutting quite nice. There's an awful lot of new turners have a problem when they're doing something, but any wood, right, that's special or different, or they're after paying a lot of the blank, they're paying a lot for the blank or something like that. Where an awful lot of new, especially new turners, have a problem is they're worrying so much about the wood that their mind isn't completely on the turning, and that leads to things going wrong. But even if you are totally concentrating, stuff can go wrong. But just treat it like a normal bowl. She's going to be pretty, I would say. I'm just going to do a pull cut there just to get that curve to go in more. And I want to take the hard shoulder off of that foot as well. Just a pull down off the foot, just to take the hard shoulder off of it. Blend it in a little, like so. Right, and we start finishing the curve off to the outside. Right, just hogging wood, not too worried about finish cuts. This is extremely dusty. Extremely dusty. I gotta watch the curve as well. I'm just watching this curve especially. It's like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's a bump there in that curve and there's a bump there in that curve. They have to be taken out of it. That's it. Not too pushed to finish cuts at the moment. A little bit of wormhole there, hopefully it'll cut out, but overall it's looking alright. Now I'm going to start on thinking about finish cut, so I'm going to put a re-edge on this. just there. Finish cutting. This is going to have to be a pull or I'll never get in there. I'm just going to get the shape correct now. Slight bump there, I'm not happy with. Right now we're starting a pull cut. We'll double check the height here. We're pulling slightly high for pull cuts. Slight bump just there. Didn't like that shape down at the bottom. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's better. Seems to be a slight little bump just there. Right then. Right, I'm happy enough with that shape. So I'll sand this part and I'll be right back. Right then, just buffing the wax off. This really is a beautiful piece of wood. Absolutely stunning piece of wood. The grain, it just pops. Isn't that gorgeous? There's everything in it. The striping here. The sapwood is gorgeous. There's even some Shay see up there. That is absolutely gorgeous. There's a piece just there that you can almost see inside the wood. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, we flip this over and get it hollowed. So I'll flip it over and be back in a sec. Right then, first thing I'll do is of course level it off. And we'll define the width and hollow it. Right, just give this gouge a sharpen before I start hollowing. Right, now let's start. Hollowing this. Right, I want to define the width first. So it calls for parting tool. And because this is a big bowl, I don't want it looking too skinny. So about there. Gouge is blunt again. That's something you need to watch when you're doing large bowls. If you do normally like maybe 12-inch bowls and you move up to something like this, and you're used to maybe getting 20, 30 cuts on a 12-inch bowl, you're not going to get that on a bowl this size. Because think about the extra amount of wood you're cutting. I'm going to start thinking of shape here. So that I don't go down that way too much and get a hump. Let's check for width. Another one in that. Yeah, that's better. Right, I'll start going down a bit further. Yeah, that's got it. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a bump just there I gotta get rid of. Feather in, feather out. Get rid of the bump. Yep. Yeah, that's good. That's better. Apparently there's a slight bump just there, so we need to feather this. Feather in, feather out. Rid of the bump. Yep. I'm going to reposition that tool rest again. So get closer to where I'm actually working on. Need to check. Don't want this to blow up now. Very slight indeed. We're in funnel club territory here. Yeah, it's good. Take out this. Yeah, okay. Just got to take a clean cut from there to there. There we go. There's a bump there, very slight bump just here. Feather in, feather out. And I got it. Right, now we'll sand and finish the inside of that, and I'll be right back. Alright then, just buffing the wax off, and I tell you, the figure inside is just as nice as the figure outside. I'm very pleased with this one, especially since it's the biggest piece of tiger wood I've ever had in the lathe. Very, very lucky to get this piece. There we go. That striping in there in the middle is gorgeous. There must be about 7 or 8 colours in that. And the flash there, the Shatansi flash there, is gorgeous. I am very happy with this piece. Right, I'll take it off and give you a better look at it. So I'll do that, I'll be back in a sec. And there we have it. It ended up as 17.5 by 3. It's the biggest piece of tiger wood I've had. I quite like the shape. The colours in the middle of it are just stunning. As I said, there must be 7 or 8 different colours in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the shape turned out just nice. So really happy with that one. I think that's the nicest one I've done in a while. So if you like that one I got out now of it, you wouldn't mind clicking like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.